My name is Nick Steiner. I'm an assurance partner here with BPM. I've been with the firm just over 10 years, and I run our high-tech practice with Dan Winter, and have a number of other roles within the firm on our board, and run our growth and diversification strategies and things like that. So I participate in both the technology practice as well as the life sciences practice, but most of my practice is within technology. Probably 75% of my clients are in technology. I serve both public companies and private companies on the audit side, and serve clients up to about 300, 400 million in revenue, and all the way down to the startup $5 million companies. The high-tech industry group, it depends if you're talking about geography or practice group. So from a geography perspective, so Norm Bustamante leads our San Francisco technology practice. Dan Winter and I lead our South Bay technology practice, along with Rich Bellucci, who leads our SEC practice. From a practice group standpoint, so the four of us are on the audit side, and we probably are the four partners that spend most of our day-to-day on technology. On the tax side, Ling and Julie West are both very involved. From a corporate tax standpoint, Jim Martin is very involved from a flow-through and does some corporate work as well as a bunch of individual work. And then Brooke Bailey, Summit, Pratik are all involved leading kind of niche service lines with very strong tie-ins to technology. A public company that's about anywhere between $25 million and $250 million in revenue. And that seems to be the ideal client that is underserved by the big four. It's a little too small for what they're good at, but too big for a small firm that doesn't deal with public companies. And so that seems to be the type of client that we can really go in, make a great impact, help them through their issues, and give them great client service. But that looks a lot different if I'm a tax partner in the technology group or a valuation partner. Sometimes it's a client that's never had an audit done before, and we're happy to kind of roll up our sleeves and do a first-year audit. But a lot of times it's dissatisfaction with a current service provider. So internally, those are great referral sources. Externally, we get most of our best clients through relationships, and generally it's either a CFO or a board member that we've worked with at a particular company, and they've either moved on or they've started working with a different company, and we try to do such a good job for them at wherever client they're at that when they move on, they bring us in and give us an opportunity to replace the incumbent. A company called Curio. They got to the point where they needed to grow up and get an audit done, and so Jim brought our audit team in. We've now done, first it was just a review, it was a small review, and now it's moved up to an audit. We've done that work for 4 years now, and recently they went through the process of divesting a portion of their business, and so we were able to get Edward Webb and Craig Hammond to do a bunch of M&A due diligence work, and so probably a really good example where we've got a bunch of different BPM service lines in, and the client loves us. They can't say enough good things about us. So I think the two key questions, it's rare to find somebody that goes through an audit voluntarily, and so a lot of times it'll come up when a company's doing a new round of funding, getting new investors, or they've got new board members, somebody that's coming in from the outside saying, you need to look at growing up, you need to look at professionalizing your organization. And so if you're somebody within BPM that isn't on the audit side and you're looking for those opportunities, it's going to be triggering events looking for clients that are having financings done or having new members of their board come in. Or just asking the question, if they're currently audited, what is their level of satisfaction with their current auditors?